sciences like physics, pretty much, which is the basic sciences of all sciences, which is pretty much the study of nature. You want to study that first, and also what's called the trivium, which is rhetoric, grammar, and let me not say the wrong thing. It's rhetoric, grammar, and which one is it? Arithmetic. No. Yeah, is it arithmetic?
I think it's arithmetic.
Nah. Yeah. The trivium is the first three liberal arts. The first three sciences of the liberal arts, and you pretty much want to look into that when you start your journey here as a neophyte, because these are pretty much the sciences that we will be embarking on and touching on as one goes along the journey on their craft and learn to master they going along the journey pretty much and learning how to master their craft. I'm sorry. A trivium, let me see, I want to get these right sciences, make sure I'm saying the right thing.
Always gotta be correct, man.
Yeah, I don't want to give out the wrong information.
Right. You don't want to be on there talking about somebody gave you the wrong information, no.
But liberal arts, pretty much what the liberal arts is pretty much the foundation for all universal knowledge and or pretty much universal sciences. I'm sorry, and the foundation for all spiritual circles, pretty much. I'm sorry, and grammar, logic, and rhetoric, not arithmetic. But the trivium would be grammar, logic, and rhetoric, and you want to study the basic laws of the universe, which is the first three is that pretty much everything starts with a thought, or idea. Then the second one is pretty much everything must have a correspondence. Everything must have a correspondence. Then the third one is pretty much everything has its own vibration, what have you not.
Right.
And let me see, what's the fourth one, if I can remember it off the top of the head.
You talking about 12 string theory, right?
No, the universal laws.
Universal laws. Okay. 10?
The law of cause and effect. Then you got the law of attraction. And then you got the law of transmutation. And pretty much laws like that. Them pretty much your basic universal laws. So you want to look into things like that when you begin studying your journey of knowledge and embarking on your studies, and becoming a learned man or a learned woman.
Right.
And we'll pretty much be here the whole step of the way. And like I say, look and research into rhetoric, grammar, and also logic.
Logic, right.
And like I said, the science of physics is, the basic thing you want to start with also. But before you go into physics, of course, you're gonna have to deal into you're gonna have to be well equipped with the knowledge, the knowledge and application of how to use math,
right,
and things like that, or already a little basic arithmetic or whatever.
Algebra or something.
Yeah, and a little bit of algebra too. So there's pretty much a lot of studying to do and information. It's a lot of food on the plate to eat for a neophyte when he come into a spiritual order, or a guild is one like this, the new Ethiopian Order, the new Nubian Etherical Order, and I mean, I pretty much give more as we go, but I wanted to get this out one more time. We'll be we'll be doing, not giving, but doing 30-second slots, 45-second slots, and 60-second slots for those that would like to sponsor their business, advertise their commercials. I mean, sponsor us, and advertise their business and or commercials, and musicians that would like to get their music played. And even if the musicians have sponsors that would like to hear their music get played on the show, we're pretty much we looking for those that would like to sponsor and help expand the time frame of the show, and we can get things moving and create a more interactive type show, and have people calling in and what have you not. But like we were saying, what you about to say?
I was like, give us some topics, for the future references or whatever.
For future shows, yeah.
For future shows or whatever you have. But I want to touch on the laws, the cause and effect law, as far as the universal laws. That's coming from, I guess, that's the number 3 law, and you gotta have a cause and effect to anything, because I mean, without a cause of you mating with your female or whatever, you wouldn't have a baby. So that's why they say cause and effect. So it's like they say, good consequences and bad consequences, because you're conscious enough to know what you're doing and what you're not doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the laws that stuck out to me.
Yeah, because it's just like the Matrix, the movie. When you come into something, like, you pretty much have a choice to put your all into it or to half-ass it, and that's just like the same choice that Neo was given in the movie, The Matrix, with the red pill and the blue pill.
Red fish, blue fish.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. You know what I'm saying? Can't find. Yeah, knick-knack, paddywhack, can't find Nemo. Yeah, it all corresponds. You know what I'm saying? Which is another universal law. So you'll pretty much see how, like, studying liberal arts, how things begin to, like, envelope into each other and synchronize,
right,
and
become one.
You know what I mean? And which that's the number one universal law itself. So you'll pretty much understand how the laws of the universe operate when you begin your journey as a neophyte. And pretty much, like I said, we'll be here along the way to help guide you with that. It's good to be a part of a brotherhood and sisterhood, of like-minded beings and individuals, right, or whatever. Which we pretty much are not individuals, we're beings. But when we do reference to being individuals, when you see that I, you don't see an I, you see a we. You know what I mean? The ninth letter, the I is the ninth letter, so it's really a group. You know what I mean? How we look at it, part of our order. But you know what I'm saying? More jewels for the neophyte. I mean, pretty much, like I said, come in, as a baby, and also this time go around, like, I mean, there's pretty much been a lot of successful spiritual orders, even though they have kind of fell off in their post
headlighting,
the post administrations and things of that nature. They're never really successful as the first original ones. It's always been the same like that. With the Black Panthers, Nation of Islam, whatever.
Right. The guard,
whatever.
Right.
I don't really want to name names like that, right, but it's pretty much how it's been the same. But like with this one, I ask, come humbly. You know what I mean? We look for those that would like to be one with the Supreme Being. Right. You know what I mean? And be in touch with the all, you know what I mean? In our culture, in this particular order, we use the word nupu, and many are familiar with using the term kalum and patemta, which is an Egyptian term for saying the all. But a part of this, pretty much this spiritual circle, will be using the term Nupu in reference to the etherical, the positive etherical forces of nature, and pretty much getting in tune with our etherical ancestors, who are trying to help us, move forward on the SMAT circle in this revolutionary time that we in, and pretty much beginning things as they were in the beginning, and moving back towards original creation. And pretty much this is what the neophytes will be learning, and it's a plethora of information to learn. So we would like to also mention like that we need our sisters to get involved, especially with this sorority part of it that we got going. We pretty much haven't fully established that yet, but we do have the Novenary Intelligence Order, but we working on its counterpart, which is the sorority. And I'm pretty sure, like, anyone that's a Novite or Noonite, understand like the severity of what we need to do in gathering our sisters together and like pretty much creating this blackout within our economy, and creating our own, ecosystems or what have you not.
Right.
And, amongst them, and letting them, come together and creating matriarchs again and systems again, that's dedicated to us as a whole, and towards the all,
right.
And not just one one culture or one race on the planet,
Right.
what have you, for their supreme benefit.
Yeah.
And pretty much like just like the brothers will be building, whether it's nation building, empire building, or kingdom building, what I'm saying, helping raising brothers up to whether it's becoming nationalists, what I'm saying, we need to help one another. And pretty much that's what we'll be doing here, a part of this NEO, us Neophytes, which is similar to like Neo, the character in the movie The Matrix.
Right.
So teamwork make the dream work.
Right.
And we pretty much will be dropping jewels and sharpening each other's tools up, and helping each other pretty much, advance and move forward,
like we always,
and become, emperors and kings again. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I was saying, like we've been saying for the longest, iron sharpen iron, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to get to where we're trying to be at. If you go and get some of this iron for for this food that we dropping on y'all, is really food. And as far as the politics for the females, like he said, we really need to get these females involved, because it's not just for the females, it's for the kids too, and the order as a whole. So I mean, like they tell y'all, behind every strong black man is a strong black woman. So we need y'all
on the side. We don't need nobody standing behind us no more.
Well, on the side, you know what I'm saying.
Nah, I know what you mean. I'm just like, hey.
So
that's
that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of behind, on the side of us, that's gonna be 100 with us and be business partners instead of servants.
Chambermaids.
Chambermaids.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, servants, servers.
Right.
We pretty much in this capitalistic society, and everything is not operating off of our way of life, and how we would run our economics as a whole, and entire organism pretty much, because many people dip into a lot of spiritual sciences, and that pulls them away from what nature truly wants us to do, and that's pretty much unite. And true jigsaw as a puzzle together as one. And falsehood, it